I got these Devil Racing radiator guards powder coated by Tom Hansen. I just figured out that these things are an exact fit to OEM radiators, and if you look here, I don't have an OEM radiator, so we're actually mounting up one side to see if it fits. So far so good, and it looks absolutely fantastic. I don't know if this is UFO Plast fault or if I'm running an aftermarket radiator or it's the guards, but I do have to actually remove some of that plastic material right there, so when we bolt it right there, it can actually go against that flat. I'll get back to you guys when I'm done with that, and we're also going to install that other radiator guard. Tom Hansen from Stickboy Coatings did a great job on these things. They're going to look even better when they're fully installed onto the bike. And there you go, I heated up a razor blade and we took 2 chunks out of the plastic shroud. Now we can put it back on the bike and see if it aligns right. And there we go, we can actually fit the shroud against the radiator now. There is a bushing that goes right here so that it's supposed to be spaced out enough, but these plastics just need to be trimmed a little bit. Now let's go ahead and do all of that, all on the other side of the bike. So let's get right to it and let's start loosening these radiator bolts. We got all 3 bolts out that actually hold the radiator on. There's 2 up front and then there's 1 in the back. Now we're going to take our nice crispy powder coated radiator guard, and those tabs on the back are just going to sit right there where our bolts go. If anyone's confused, they put holes in the side of the guards so we could actually tighten those bolts. Oh my god, look at this angle of the bike. We got 2 Devil Racing radiator guards, the fresh painted pipe, and that carbon fiber. We're not going to talk about how the case is still dirty right there. Looks like I missed a spot. Anyway, back to installing the radiator guards. This is the back mount. Tom Hansen from Stickboy Coatings actually powder coated this for us and it looks so good. That just mounts back where that back radiator mount goes, and then these 2 bolt holes go right here. And there you go, just like that, we got our radiator guard on, and we have that back mount on. This doesn't really look straight, but everything's bolted up. It's probably just because this is not an OEM radiator. All I know, though, is Tom Hansen did a really good job powder coating these guards and these mounts. Now we're just going to have to do exactly what we did over here to that plastic and trim it just a little bit for these bolts. So let's go do that now. You can see that it does rub right there, so we're just going to give it a little mark. We're going to cut out right here. That should be the right amount of clearance to clear those bolts. So let's just go ahead and pull our gas tank off. Now I'm going to take a razor blade, I'm going to heat it up, and I'm actually just going to cut through where we traced out. And there you go, we got a little spot trimmed out. Let's see if we trimmed enough. And there we go, that is absolutely perfect, and it does clear the screws. Now our radiator guards are now fully installed. I just have to install the 2 bottom bolts for the shrouds, but we are going to wait on that because I do have to pull my gas tank off to finish putting the electrical on the bike. After I do that, I will be putting this gas tank back on, fully mounting the gas tank, and then putting that last bolt in the shroud. Those radiator guards look extremely good though, and I want to thank Tom Hansen for helping us out. They would be chrome if it wasn't for him, so W Tom. He also does do powder coating himself, so if you guys need any parts done, go hit him up and he might be able to do them for you. These things look so freaking good though. I'm so glad I'm blacking out the bike. Are you guys seeing the vision now?